It's with pleasure that I join you in commemorating the 25th anniversary of Chiromo Hospital Group and to open the new mental health facility, the Bustani Level 5 Hospital. I'm very pleased to be here amongst people who have shown extraordinary commitment and provided invaluable contribution in accelerating interventions around mental health and mental wellness. I recognize the extraordinary talent and collaborative partnerships of consultants, advocates, ambassadors. Thank you for stepping up efforts to support people struggling with mental health and raising the focus on this issue. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, how we relate to others, and how we make life choices. It's very important at every stage of life, from childhood to adolescence through to adulthood. I congratulate the Chiromo Hospital community for your commitment, investment, and dedication to raise awareness on this very important issue. Your vision, tenacity, and impact of your work is evident from what I've witnessed in my tour of this facility. This purpose-built Level 5 facility has indeed set new standards of mental health service delivery for the region. I appreciate the fact that you have gathered all of us here, including those watching on TV, to advance the conversation on mental health and to hear from people who have shown extraordinary commitment and courage to address the issue. The chronic nature of mental health and the rapid increase in the numbers of individuals affected by mental illness has highlighted focus on mental wellness the world over, especially during these unprecedented COVID times. In the conversation today, we have learned some important facts about these illnesses that we probably didn't know 25 years ago when this institution first started. At that time, we did not have enough evidence to back up what we needed to know or how we should proceed with treatment for many of the problems we saw. But today, we know a lot more. We can now use this knowledge to implement better policies, implement better treatment modalities, and scale up interventions that will support a reliable mental care system. In this regard, the government has made significant strides through its collaborative work with the mental health community, supported by focus on this issue by His Excellency, the President, in promoting interventions around mental health through the Kenya Mental Health Action Plan 2021. We have made progress in learning about mental disease in the last few years so that we understand them more scientifically. These include anxiety, personality disorders, mood and substance abuse disorders, trauma-related disorders such as post-traumatic stress disorder, and psychotic conditions such as schizophrenia. We now have a better idea of what to do about them. These gains have been impacted by the recent rapid increase, especially during COVID-19 pandemic, that has presented devastating impacts to many individuals, families, and communities. We know that the numbers are growing. We have witnessed unfortunate incidences of suicides, substance abuse, and addiction among some of the social challenges facing our society today. These are made worse by discrimination and isolation of people suffering from mental illness. We all know of or have heard of someone who has battled with mental illness. This is a signal to our nation that we must do whatever it takes, to heighten our efforts to create awareness about mental illness.